Admiral Loinpresser posting over at Democratic Underground. Okay, Bernie, I give up. I've looked at the three presidential hopefuls for 2016, Warren, O'Malley, and Sanders. And he says Elizabeth Warren is not running. Martin O'Malley is running and has the potential to be a great president, but his decision to wait to declare to the end of May was a strategic blunder. Sanders has gained momentum since entering the race and starting to garner positive press. He says, initially, I shied away from Bernie because I believed the political expert perspective. Sanders can't win the nomination, and even if he could, he can't win the general election. Because he's too old, he's funny looking and has a funny accent, he's Jewish, he's not the right physical type for the TV age, and his socialist ideas are too radical. And then he says Bernie is 73 years old, so he's no spring chicken. Reagan was 69 when he first ran. But Bernie is more vigorous than Reagan. And then he goes through and he basically breaks all these things down. Bernie's more vigorous than Reagan, and in terms of gerontological progress, the age of 74 today is perhaps relatively younger than 69 in 1980 when Reagan was running. Bernie sounds and looks funny to many people, I suppose, but I don't think that's a showstopper. Ross Perot sounded and looked much funnier than Bernie, but until Perot started acting crazy in the 92 campaign, it looked like he could actually win the election. He was ahead in the polls until his meltdown, which is true. Remember the meltdown where he said that I think it was the Republican Party was trying to sabotage his daughter's wedding, and everybody going, oh, geez, the guy's a conspiracy nut. Yeah, Bernie's Jewish, but after a black president and viable women candidates, is this a big deal? I don't think so. Writes the poster, the op over at the Democratic Underground. In anthropological terms, Bernie may be an endomorph. He doesn't look. This is now starting to get very, very complicated. But Bernie's radical idea is that he believes in science. He's gaining momentum because he's telling the truth and people are listening to him. Another old-fashioned radical idea. They are not reacting to his image. He walks the talk. He has fought his whole life for the 99%. Because of Reagan and the morons who followed him, wealth inequalities at the worst level in history, rivaled only by the Gilded Age, Americans have become radical because they've been laid off, pensions lost, homes foreclosed, and no way to send their kids to college. Meanwhile, banksters not only don't have to go to prison, their profits are bigger than ever. The American people have had enough, and so have I. Okay, that's it, Bernie. I'm in. Yeah.